Matthew chapter 6. It said, give and it shall be given unto you. Good measure. Let me look at it. Give.
Okay. If not 6. Yeah.
Okay. Luke 6:28. It's not Matthew 6.
Luke 6:28.
Luke 6:28. Let's go there. Luke 6:38. If you say it this way.
6:38.
Mm-hmm.
Give, and it shall be given unto you.
Mm-hmm.
Good measure, pressed down and shaken together, and run over.
Mm-hmm.
Shall men give unto your bosom? For with the same measure that ye meet withal, it shall be measured to you again.
See, give and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down and shaking together, running over, shall men give unto your bosom. For with the same measure that ye met without, it shall be measured to you again. See that?
Mm-hmm.
You can't withhold good things. You cannot withhold good things. When the time is walking in the spirit means doing everything that is good. In short, you can also say it's walking in love. Remember, it says, when we read in Ecclesiastes, when we read, it said, this is the conclusion of the whole matter.
Yes.
Fear Yahweh and what? Keep his commandments. What did John chapter 5 verse 12 say? He said, this is of my commandment, that you love one another. See how it goes together? That your joy may be full. Every measure you have, we have to, don't be weary of doing what is right. In the first place, you cannot do what is right and have sadness. It doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
You are the first beneficiary of everything good that you do. Because joy cannot be bought. Have you seen anybody went to the market one day that I went to buy joy?
No.
Has that happened before?
No.
Has anybody said that they want to buy peace? If they are not sold. But you know you can use your money and go and buy trouble.
Yeah, you sure can.
Oh, yeah.
Buy trouble.
What Father gives, you cannot buy. What the enemy gives, you can buy with your own hard-earned money.
Mm-hmm.
Is that not mystery? Can you buy love? Can you say, Brother Daniel, I love you so much, I want to buy $10 of your love. It's a mystery. But that love comes, and what does love do? Fulfills you. There is nobody that has a lot of love in their heart and commits suicide. If you walk accordingly, that you love one another, that your joy may be full, whatever you have belongs to everyone around you. Give and it shall be given unto you. Good measure. So you see how it works. You never give and lack. You don't give and then you lack. What type of life is that? It's not the way we live. We give and it's given unto us because it's a commandment. Praise God. You find out that, I only have this. and I give it out, you know, something will come around.
Yeah.
Something will come around and it'll be like, hey, brother, you gave this. I don't know why my system just shut down. You know. So, okay, it's back up again.
Okay.
You know.
I know we shut that down, but that Luke 6:38 that you read,
Mhm.
plenty of people believe that that was the only part is to give it a measure. You know that in Deuteronomy,
Mhm.
Father Yahweh said the same thing. In Deuteronomy 15,
Mhm.
9 and 10. He said the same thing.
Say do wrong.
You know. In Deuteronomy, when he talk about giving, I want to, if it start from 6, from 7 it's fine, but I just want to read 9 and 10.
Mhm.
Beware that there be not a thought in thy wicked heart, saying, the 7 here. He was talking about giving. And what verse 10 said, thou shalt surely give him, and thine heart shall not be grieved
You see?
when thou givest unto him. Because that for this thing Yahweh thy Elohim shall bless thee in all thy works, and in all that thou puttest thy hand into.
Deuteronomy what?
Deuteronomy 15.
Okay.
I just read verse 10, but it was talking about giving and talking from about verse 5 down. But I just read the verse 10, 9,
Yeah.
9 and 10. It talked about your wicked heart. Verse 9 said, your wicked heart, beware that there not a thought in your wicked heart saying, they said here, I will get it back. Don't think like that. You see that? Verse 10 said that. Said,
Keep it with the will. Now these things are actionable things.
yes.
These are things that you do. I begin to understand when Paul said, show me your faith.
It don't work.
So that work, and I will show you my
work.
my faith by the work that I do. You cannot just love somebody. You cannot your love cannot just be theoretical. Love that are theoretical are just nothing. We are talking about walking in the spirit. Walking in the spirit means doing something. Sometimes it will cost you. It's okay. But the aim, thou shalt surely benefit. Your peace will be full. Your joy, we sing that song all the time. Your joy will be full. Your joy will be full. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandment. That's the conclusion of the whole matter. In short, the conclusion of everything that we do here. That's what it is. Whether we are reading from the Old Testament or we are reading from the New Testament, it's the same thing. We just read in the New Testament right now, the same thing that we read in the book of John. Scripture augments scripture. You see, this is not the first time. It was written before.
Yeah.
You see? So we are to do good works. We are created to do good works. That's what it says in the book of Ephesians 2:10. Each and every one of us. That is walking in the spirit. Anytime your work deviates from what is righteous, from what is good, from what is honest, and that your conversation is not pure, you are not doing the work of the Father. You see, we read in the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 10, he said the preacher had to choose his word carefully. You cannot just say a thing. So we sit down here and sometimes we make mistakes, but it's not intentional.
Right.
So that's why we say, look, if we have made any mistake, please don't fail to point it out, because we will revisit it. We will revisit it. We are learners as well.
Right.
So any one of us that sit down here and we are delivering a sermon, We are all in we are open to something that we may have missed, or to anywhere that we may have got it wrong, and we'll revisit it. It's just how it is. But when it means walking in the Spirit, it means doing everything that is good, whatsoever is good, whatsoever is holy, whatsoever is comprised of love, whatsoever you will do in the house of Yahweh that will bring peace into the life of somebody, do it. Do it. It means do what is right at all times, not just say it. What good is it to say something right and do something wrong?
No good at all.
What good is it to come and say all the nice words, and then you turn around, you are in action, nobody see anything that you do? We read about Noah, Daniel, and Job. They were righteous men. We have to follow their example as well, correct? Correct. But the good thing that we have, that we don't have to be, we don't live in their time. We live in a time where our father Yeshua already come and said, look, follow me. I have paid the price for you. What stops us from doing that? Live right. Walk right. Do what is good. This is my commandment, that you love one another, that your joy may be full. If we do that, we have accomplished what is written in the book. Somebody asked me, if I just go about doing what it was, manifesting love, I say, yes, that's all about it. If all you do is to love people, that's all. Don't do nothing else. Just love. Show love. You know that this world will be a different place. If all we do is just to walk in love and humility and holiness, choose your words wisely, that your words can, you know that the words that we speak can penetrate people's life and cost them something.
Oh, yeah.
That's why it is written, say, the preacher ought to do, choose his word. Look, let's go to 12:10. Read that. And we sit down here and we talk about his name and we call upon his name. We have to choose our words carefully. That when people hear it, they be edified. They're like, yes, they have spoken right. See, the preacher ought to find out acceptable words. Acceptable words. Just because you can preach, we are different. The way you handle something matters. Acceptable words. Words that are edifying. Words that will please our Father. It's not like something happened and you just begin to criticize and find that acceptable words. Words written upright. You see? Words written upright and what? Words of what? Truth. That's walking in the Spirit. Everything you do should be according to the Scripture. I am out of time, so we'll talk about. Hopefully, sometime we'll come back to walking in the Spirit again. Yes. But that is the whole duty of man. If I will leave you with one thing, I will leave you with the book with the Scripture, Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. So let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep His commandment. For this is the whole duty of men. We have no other duty. Father, we thank you. Yes. Ancient of days, we thank you. I am that I am, we thank you. We thank you, Father Yahweh. We thank you for your grace. We thank you for this assembly. We thank you for the sermon. We thank you for those that are connected to us today. We thank you for those that shall listen to this study in the future. Receive all the glory and honor in Yeshua's name. We commit every family into your hand, as many as are need here, because they are connected to this learning, to this study. Father, let your grace be with them. Provide healing unto every family that needs healing. Let your joy be in every home that are connected to this sermon. Let your love radiate in the heart of men and women, in the heart of children. Touch everyone that seek you in truth and in spirit. Let each and every one of us, as we read your word, as we study your word, not just to study, but to walk accordingly and to love you. And let your love radiate in our lives. Let us be intoxicated with your love, that everything we do in love. For you have commanded us to love one another. Let it be so in our lives. We thank you. We thank you. I thank you for my pastor, Pastor Ezra. Thank you for Uncle Buddy and their families. I thank you for Uncle Darrell. I thank you for everyone that is connected to this land and their families. I thank you for my life. I thank you for your grace. I thank you for strength, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. As we go out of this place, we ask that you be with us, guide us, grant journey mercy unto us, and on all that we ply the road, in the mighty name of Yeshua HaMashiach. I also ask that you bless the food that we're about to receive. We ask you to come and dine with us, Yeshua HaMashiach, and let your name be glorified. Thank you. In Yeshua's mighty name we have asked. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
So Lord,
Praise Yah from whom all blessings flow. Praise Him, all creatures here below. Praise Him with songs with loud of praise. Praise Yahweh in Yeshua's name. Praise Yahweh. Yah be with you. Yah be with you. Yah be with you until we meet again. Yah be with you. Yah be with you. Yah be with you until we meet again.